Welcome, welcome. I'd like to welcome you to the segment of Enjoy the Journey today. And today's life skill hot topic is energy vampires. We're continuing our series on our energy vampires, but this time we're going to be talking about what is an energy vampire. And this is my lovely wife, Shateta Young, and my name is Gregory Young, and we are your hosts on this segment of Enjoy the Journey. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe at our YouTube channel at Greg and Shateta Young, Enjoy the Journey. And don't forget to check out our awesome products and services and our 369 transformational technique journey at Technique Journal at enjoythejourney.org. Now, today's hot topic is what is an energy vampire? Now, let me just tell you what an energy vampire is. An energy vampire is anything or anyone that you allow to take your energy.
Right.
Number one, and I'm just going to keep it real with you. The number one energy vampire could be the closest person to you. And you never know it because you find yourself bending over backwards to do something for somebody, and then they're not giving you the same thing in return. And then in return, you find yourself being frustrated about the situation that you're in, that you're living in, but you don't realize that the reason why you're in that situation that you're in is because of the simple fact that you allow that individual to take your energy. And what I mean by that, you allow what that individual is doing to distract your mindset on what you should be concentrating on. You shouldn't worry about what other people are doing, whether they're close to you or not. If things is not working out the way you want it to, then that's your signal. It's time for you to go. No matter how much you don't want to let go, because sometimes in life, you have to let go of things in order for good things to come into your life. And you cannot allow an energy vampire to take your joy away from you in that a sense to where, you put all that energy into them and you can't even think and function on what you need to be doing in life because you're so worried about what you want that person to do. But here's a news flash for you. If that person ain't doing what you want them to do, go find somebody else that will, because they will do it. You just can't put all your energy into something that that's not going to get you what you want out of life. And then I'm going to talk about another energy vampire, which is the things that you look at every day and you tune into, like social media. Or say, for instance, that you sit around all day and you just on social media and you just like this and you just like this, and everything you see on social media you got to comment on. That's an energy vampire. And I'm going to tell you what. While you're spending all that time on social media, you should be thinking about, what could I do to make $1? What could I do to turn this phone into a smartphone? Because if your phone is not making money for you, it's a dumb phone. It's not a smartphone. So why would you spend all this time on social media, on TikTok, making all these TikTok videos and all this, but you're not making any type of money for them, for real, to where you have consistency money coming in. Like, why not, while you're out there on these social media platforms, be searching and see how you can bring in some more income into your household. Because like I said, me and my wife, we trade in the elevated trading platform, and that is our 9 to 5. That's why we don't work a 9 to 5. Because that Elevate 8 trading platform in the FOREX market, in 15 minutes, I go in and make what I would have made 8 hours working for somebody. Because I don't allow that other things to distract me and take my energy. I turn my phone into where everybody else is going on social media and commenting on this and doing that. I turn my phone from a dumb phone into a smartphone, and it makes money for me on the hour. Every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, every hour, every 2 hours, 3 hours. That's how my phone is set. It rings that bell and gives me money. So don't let social media be your energy vampire to where it takes your energy Let social media restore your energy by going out there and looking and seeing, what you can invest into to put more money into your household rather than just comment on conversations that nobody really care about.
Yeah.
Because it's not getting you where you need to be in life. You have to look at sometimes in life, okay, it's time for me to stop allowing these energy vampires to take my energy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, okay, we just came from running. We did our exercise. We all bubbly and stuff like that. Yes. You're like, oh my goodness, you got the same shirt on? Yes, this is my exercise shirt. So I'll be moving with it. Okay. Anyhow, energy vampires. Energy vampires a lot of the times are your inner circle. We were talking about that yesterday. You probably, we came inside because yesterday our sound didn't sound right. So we want to make sure that you hear every single thing that we're saying, okay? So anyhow, energy vampires could be your inner circle. Your inner circle. If you are the smartest one in your group, then you need to change your inner circle. I say that all the time. I'm going to say it again just in case you missed it. So anyway, they could be like, oh, you could be your boys, your girls. Like, oh, girl, what you think about this? Nah, I wouldn't do that because, girl, such and such did that. She lost all her money, girl, and her man. Now, you know what? That's their opinion. Their opinion does not define you. So you can't. So you need to upgrade on your inner circle. If you're making, let's just say if you're making $30,000 a year, and everybody in your group is making $30,000 a year. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna stay at $30,000 a year. We're just gonna say from a financial standpoint. Now, if you're making $30,000 a year and then you're connected to people that are making $100,000 a year, I guarantee it's the law of connection. The 6 people that's connected to you, you are going to make $100,000 a year. Everything is vibration and energy. Because you're gonna find out, how do you guys make this much? What do you do? And sometimes it's not a job. Sometimes it's an extra. It's a side hustle, like with NFTs and stocks and whatever. Or maybe they don't work at all. Maybe they have their own business. But whatever it is, you connect with those type of people, and people of like mindsets will bring you into exactly what you want, what you hope and dream for, what you want in your next goal.
Absolutely.
And sometimes the energy vampire could be the government. You're constantly listening to the government. You constantly listen to the news. You constantly listen. You on YouTube looking at all. I did it. Trust me, I did it. You're looking at YouTube talking about what the government done did, what the president done said, what the stimulus checks and everything else. You're looking at all that. That's constantly zapping your energy. Like, what am I? Sometimes people watch so much news. They're like, what am I here for? It's so depressing. The pandemic, the government's doing this or that or the other thing. Everything that you believe that's against you. There's nothing that's the government supposed to be for the people, but you feel that it's against you and the people. Because of some of that, they sending that vibe out there to bring down your energy, to zap your energy. So you can't. So you have to stay away from that. Sometimes just not watching the news and just say, I remember Reverend X said, so I just say the government is always for me, no matter what. And you know what? I have the perfect government always for my business and for my lifestyle. And then I just leave it like that, and I just go on with my life. I'm not getting ready to sit there and be like, and worry and what my grandma used to say, fretting over something that I cannot change. Yeah, we're supposed to be able to change it through a vote, but you know what? Sometimes I cannot change it. Focus on what you want to see yourself going to. Don't focus on the negative things like the news. It will drain and zap you silly.
And absolutely, like she said, when you put all that time into the news and what's going on around the world, that is the biggest energy vampire that you could have. Because now you sit back and you worry about what's going to happen. Yeah. Especially if you sit in a position of where you dwell in where you are right now.
Right.
Financially, when you live in the moment of where you are right now financially, and it's not good, that drains your energy. That's an energy vampire because you're worried about, how am I going to pay this bill? Where's I'm going to get this money to do this? How am I going to do that? Instead of you just thinking and saying, you know what? let me find a way to go out here and make this happen and not depend on the government to give it to me. Since they're not giving it to me, now I got to find a way to go out and get it. I'm not going to allow the government to be my energy vampire because I'm worried about what's going on in the world and I'm worried about what I don't have. You are your biggest energy vampire when you allow yourself to worry about like and not have, because that does nothing but just takes your energy. Because now all you're doing is sitting up and worrying about how you gonna put food on your table, how you gonna pay your bills, how you gonna pay your rent, and now your energy is drained because you're stressed out and you're worried. Oh man, is they gonna put me out? I'm 3 months behind. Don't worry about those stuff like that. What you have to do is figure out a way to change a situation from a bad situation into a good situation. And like my wife said, all you got to do is make a plan. Because if you set up and worry about it, then what are you doing about it? Nothing but draining your energy. Because you're not doing nothing. Worry don't bring no money in your bank account, does it?
That's true, no.
You know, action brings money in your bank account, right? So what does that tell you? If you're sitting back and you're worried about how you're going to do something and you're not taking action to make it happen, it's never going to happen. You know, and that's an energy vampire, because you are your own energy vampire when you allow yourself to do that. So you are an energy vampire, whether you believe it or not, when you allow yourself to worry about your current condition, situation in life, and don't try to find a way to change the present situation into a better situation. And like I said, me and my wife, we had to learn that. Because we used to do that. See, the things that we're telling you, we used to do. Oh my God, yes. And the reason why we don't want you to do them, because we know what it costs us. Oh my God. We know how it set us back in life. We would have been a lot further in life today as entrepreneurs, you know, to where we are much more successful than what we are right now, had we not sit back and worry about how we was going to do it. Put together a plan and action and make it happen.
Like my husband said, Greg, he said, put a plan in action. Put a plan in action. You know, that's how come we created the 369 transformation technique. We created that so to help you to put a plan in action every day. You got 9 minutes. It only takes 9 minutes. 9 minutes. I'm telling you, 9 minutes a day that could transform your life, right? So as you can see, right up here in the corner, I'm pointing to it. Oh, nope, right here in the corner. Woo, right there. I'm gonna get that right one day. So right there, get your transformational technique to help you to put in place a plan so you don't have to worry, so you don't have to fret. Because worry and fret only do what? Brings on dis-ease. Your body get at dis-ease. That now, like I said, I wrote in my transformation journal today. I said, infinite money is gonna come to me easily and quickly from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I repeat that to myself. Why do I repeat that to myself? Because I believe that's happening. I live in my future. My future is my reality. So therefore, and then I sit there and I write it down. And it's 9 minutes a day, right? 9 minutes a day to change your life. 9 minutes, you only have to invest $33 into yourself. And it's going to change your life because you are helping yourself. You are using the God inside of you, right? It's going to change your life. You can do this, you can do that, and it's going to cost you all kinds of money. But if you look for the answer is always within. It's always within. It's always coming out of you. The answer's always within. And I'm telling you, the transformation technique it's been changing my life forever. And I do believe that if Greg and I would have thought bigger, faster, you know, but I don't sit there and say, you know what? Okay, we thought as we're supposed to have thought at the time, because we learned a lot of lessons along the journey. And like we always say, enjoy the journey, right? So now I'm thinking bigger, faster now. So the doors are open bigger and faster for me. That's right. You imagine whatever you want, you visualize it from the vibration of you having it right now. And it's always easier for it to open up for you.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you another energy vampire, and you may not believe this, whatever you do for an employment, if you allow what you do for an employment to stress you out, and you go into that job every day stressed out, or whatever you're doing, if you're an entrepreneur and you're allowing it to stress you out, it's an energy vampire, because it's taking your energy. When you go to do whatever you set to do for a living, and you're not going in to do it with a smile on your face, it's an energy vampire. If you hate what you do for a living, it's an energy vampire. You know, if you get up in the morning and you look yourself in the mirror and be wanting to grab the phone and call in before you go to that job, it's an energy vampire, because you're not satisfied. And when you're not satisfied, you allow energy vampires to take your energy and you don't even know it. Have you ever thought about it that way, though? Have you ever thought about why you don't want to go into that job every morning that you've been doing over and over and over, and it hasn't gotten you where you want to be? You done worked at that job for 5 years and got maybe a 50-cent raise, a quarter raise, or a 10-cent raise. And then if you got a dollar raise, you know, you hit jackpot. But then you wonder, you know, why do I keep going in here? It's not benefiting me. I hate going in here. Why do I keep? That's an energy vampire. It's taking your energy because you're not focused on nothing but doing something you don't want to do because you feel like you have to do. But let me tell you something. Newsflash for you. You don't have to do nothing that you don't want to do. And this is how I say you don't have to do nothing that you don't want to do. Because you can always put a plan in action to change what you do on a daily basis if you hate doing it. But if you don't, and you just allow that energy vampire to keep telling you can't do no better, you never will. You got to believe in yourself that you can do better. You got to believe in yourself that you can get beyond doing something that you hate doing every day. You got to believe in yourself that you can get beyond having a boss that don't respect you. Because I know I had them in the industry. When I was working in the industry, I had a bunch of them, you know. But you know what? Each and every day that I went into that job, I had a plan in place for my exit date to leave up out of there. Each and every day, I was doing things small. Plan, 369 transformational technique journey. I was writing down my plan on how I was going to get up out of working for somebody else and building somebody else's wealth. And guess what? 10 years plus, I did it. But guess what? If you put a plan in place right now in action and you take action on that plan, you could get out a lot sooner. It might not take you 10 years plus. But the thing is, you've got to learn where your energy vampires are and what is taking your energy and what is keeping you off of moving forward to where you want to be in life. And as long as you allow energy vampires to do that, you're never going to get there.
Exactly. What I'm thinking is that worry, worry and fretting, like my grandma used to say, that stuff brings disease, like I said before. But there's another thing that drains your energy with it being, that's an energy vampire, excuse me. So I'm tired. Sleep. You know, if you sleep up until 12 o'clock in the noon, I'm telling you, I've learned that people who are successful, that are rich, that are multimillionaires, billionaires, or so, they get up early. They get up early. They get up early in the morning. They get up early in the morning and they plan their day. They check what they have to do. They do little things towards their goals in order to reach it. Sometimes sleeping in till noon keeps you broke. Sometimes,
absolutely.
I mean, get up early, even if it's an hour early. Then you get up next week. Get up an hour earlier. Just get up an hour earlier. Do some stretches. Do some prayers and meditation. Do something thankful and be thankful and gratefulness. Get your 369 transformational technique. Right inside that, do your 9-minute self-awareness. It only takes 9 minutes. You know, you had to put a plan in place in order to be successful. You had to put a plan in place in order to reach your goals. It's all about making a plan, not worrying about it, not being fearful about it, not Not being all tired. I'm just tired. I heard it all my life. Hey, how you doing? Oh, child, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Or they would say, I'm doing.
Oh,
that's the worst one in America. When you ask somebody how they doing, they say, I'm doing. I'm here.
I'm here.
That's so negative. Those energy drainers has gotten them.
Exactly. So what I'm saying to you is that sometimes, you know what, the opposite of fear, of course, as you already know, is faith. You know, fear is a feeling.
Absolutely.
And faith is a feeling. Fear and faith is like this. It's the same person. It's just the opposite. So you know what? Sometimes I had to speak to my fears. I said, you know what, fear? I know why you're here. You're here because as a child and throughout my life, you've been here to warn me and protect me. And I appreciate you. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself. I appreciate you. But now I need for you to go ahead and work in your faith. Let faith step ahead. Let faith go forward. Because I need some more faith now. Thank you for protecting me and continue to protect me. But remember that I'm going to another level. So I need my faith to step in. And that was like a moment in my life that I broke a lot of barriers. I broke a lot of chains in my life because I said, you know what? I appreciate you, fear. I'm not going to fight fear because anything you fight, you're giving out energy and you're making it stronger. So you know what? I appreciate you. Thank you for the time for the time that you spent in my life. But I need for you to work with faith a little bit more. I need for you to open up and see the doors opening for. Don't be so scared. We can't stay in that level anymore. We have to go to the next level. And I did the same thing with I'm tired. Like when I'm running, you know, when I get to a certain point, I'm like, oh my God, I'm tired. I said, okay, I'm tired. I'm energy. I'm energy coming forth. I need energy. I'm energy. I'm energy. And I call it, I'm energy. Now I run faster and faster. See, it's little by little, inch by inch, I'm reaching my goal. That's what you have to do. And not let the energy vampires of fear, the energy vampire of I'm tired, the energy vampire of I'm worried. You know what I'm saying? Worry and fear, you know.
Absolutely. Those are all energy vampires.
Exactly. To take over and control your life.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, you have to tell yourself that you're not going to allow someone to take your energy. Right. Because when you tell yourself, when you wake up in the morning, see me, myself, when I wake up in the morning, when I get up and I wake up, I tell myself, no matter what happens today, no matter how much money I make, no matter how much money I lose, because
no, circulate, not lose.
You know, well, no matter how much money I circulate,
right? But
I'm just saying, either way it goes, and when it comes to money, you got to keep money circulating. Even when you have losses, you have to let them circulate back to win.
Right. You
know that the reason why I say lose is because I trade in the FOREX market, and nobody's perfect. You're gonna have losses. You know. So that's just how that goes. That's just the category of trading in the FOREX market. But I'm just saying that's why I say lose. But I'm just saying you have to look at it as a circulation of your money. Mm-hmm. It's not a loss. You don't count it as a loss. Mm-hmm. You know, don't get me wrong. Every time I lose in the market, I do, if anything, I break even. So I'm not losing. I may lose a trade, but that doesn't mean I lose money. So let me just correct that. That's the reason why I tell myself in the morning when I get up and I make those statements, I'm not going to allow nobody to take my energy or to distract my path of me not being able to accomplish what I set out to accomplish within that day. Mm-hmm. And that's where you got to keep your energy focused at every point in time. That's the way it's got to be. You know, if it's not like that, then you're not going to be able to get what you deserve out of life because you're going to allow that energy vampire to take it from you.
Exactly. Circulating your money. You're not like my husband said, you're not losing, you're circulating your money. Your money is circulating and making a whole, I think it's a 180 right back to you. Okay, every single time. It's the law of giving. When you give, it comes right back to you. The law of circulation. Circulate your
Absolutely.
money. My thing is that when you're thinking about money, remember that money is energy. Money is energy. Therefore, you can call it forth to you, and you will get ideas and plans to bring forth more money. As you know, what you ever thought about? Whatever you want is wanting you. It is. Whatever you desire in your heart desires to be with you, because you are desiring it. You are visualizing it. It's the desire of your heart.
And absolutely, and it's up to you. What are you going to do? I'm just going to ask you this question, and then we're getting ready to close.
Right.
Because, we got some other stuff to do, other business to handle, because we're business people. We're always busy doing stuff, no matter what. But we just want to bring things to you to let you know that you can make it in this world, no matter what you go through. But this is my question to you. What are you going to do from this day forward? Are you going to keep allowing someone to take your energy, these energy vampires to take your energy? Or are you going to make a decision to say, today is the day that I'm not going to allow nobody else to take my energy, no matter what I go through in life? Right. Make that decision, and you will see how your life transforms into a better you. Because don't you want to become a better you?
Of course.
But like I said, you good, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, I just want you to know, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Greg and Shateta Young. Enjoy the journey. And also check out our awesome website at enjoythejourney.org and check out our lifestyle marketplace where you can find our cannabis hemp products.
Oh my gosh.
And they're amazing. So, but like I said, I want you, don't miss next week, because next week we're going to be talking about why your why is important. Your why is important. That's going to be the series. Your why is important. And we're going to tell you why your why is important.
All right.
So don't miss. And we just want to say thank each and every one of you all for tuning into this segment of Enjoy the Journey. And we want you to enjoy the journey with us. Have a blessed day, and God loves you, and so do I. And goodbye.
Switches.